Atkinson preparing this jalapeno cheesecake at OKFoodie.com, so you can see.
I'm really upset I gave it away.
I know you.
Okay, so jalapeno. See these? You know what's the difference between a green jalapeno and a red jalapeno? It's because they're starting to ripen. So these are starting to ripen, as you can see. 2 jalapenos for the recipe. Again, you want more, take it out. You want more heat, I'll show you how to do that. And you want to use jalapenos in your cooking every day and don't want to heat, I'll show you how not to take that out.
Okay.
You're always going to get a little, but. So, this is the way I do it. I just take the ends off. I'm going to cut it down the middle, and we're going to talk about, everyone says the seeds are what's hot, makes it hot, and not true. It's this white membrane, the pith, that goes all through. The seeds are attached to the pith, therefore the seeds are hot. So it takes, some good practice with your knife, and I use berry knife for, small knife, small job, big knife, big job. I didn't go to school. Well, I went to school. I didn't go to culinary school. I did go to culinary school. This is off the air, but I dropped out after a semester because I was like, this ain't the way it's really done. That's after 10 years. I've been working 10 years, and I'm like, this is BS. All right, so I'm going to kind of show you, but I'm cutting, and it's kind of like filleting a fish, where I'm getting the knife, and I can see the knife blade, but I'm cutting underneath that white membrane enough to get it out. And so, and there's still some white there, and I'm gonna dig down. But if I want a little heat, I'm gonna leave it. If I want a lot of heat, because usually you're gonna get the heat at the end. You're gonna get the sugar, the cream cheese, and all that, and then it's gonna nail you, or not nail you, but you're gonna feel it. So we just want that subtleness. We want more of the flavor of the jalapeno, not so much heat, but you're going to barely taste it. But so I'm going to turn it.
A little bit of white.
Yeah, that'll get you. And I'm not wearing gloves.
God, don't touch your eyes.
God, don't go to the bathroom either. I've done it.
Thanks for sharing, Chef.
Only once. I've done it.
That's the kind of thing you only want to do once.
That's all I want. So, you see I'm going down, but I think that's fine. We'll be okay. And we've already had some, radio lands like TV land. We already, by the magic of radio, we already have some made. So.
And they are actually breeding now jalapenos that don't have any heat. So you can find them in some produce departments that have had the heat right out of them too.
And what's the point though?
Well, they still have the jalapeno flavor.
Drinking cat.
Yeah, kind of like drinking. Yeah.
And I just planted the garden. We have a little planting area at the restaurant, and I planted ghost pepper. I planted some jalapenos, some serranos, some herbs. So I can't wait for that. Again, I cut it out. I could go thinner where I could almost see through it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of just chop these up, real, fairly small, dice them up. We're gonna end up putting them in the food processor. So, doesn't have to be precise, but it would be better than this way that someone to at least get a big piece of one. They may not like it. So that's a horrible cheesecake. So a couple more here. In the food processor, which I use a food processor for this, not a mixer, because I whip in a lot of air into it. So
how long do you whip the cream cheese for your cheesecake?
Well, we're going to do it in this, but this blade moves a lot faster than the mixer. So it's going to whip in there. We'll do it about 2 minutes, but we just want to incorporate all these flax. We're going to see flax in there is all we're going to see.
I knew a chef who did the cream cheese for his cheesecakes in the stand mixer and swore that the secret to his light airy cheesecakes was letting them go letting that cream cheese whip for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
At least.
It might be. And I've been told, like I told you, this cheesecake's a good cheesecake without this. And it's so light, it's like almost like a mousse. So, and this, I think the blade, again, I don't know how to bake, so I'm just kind of guesstimating.
Yes, right. Okay.
So
the jalapenos are chopped.
Jalapenos are chopped.
Cream cheese already in the food processor.
We do. And we're going to just bring those down in there. We have 2 again, no seeds. 3 pounds of cream cheese there, and that's for a full-size 12-inch cheesecake. This is lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, vanilla extract, pure vanilla, Mexican vanilla.
Mexican vanilla,
okay. I had to smell it to make sure. You want to worst it. Eggs, whole eggs now, and this might help the areas of the cake too, is the egg whites as opposed to regular yolks.
We got 6 eggs.
Got 6 eggs in here. I'm going to go ahead and start this.
Go right ahead.
I'm going to drop them in one at a time. It'll start loosening up here in a minute. There it goes.
Again, you can see video of Chef Doug Cheesecake at OKFoodie.com.
There we go.
Cheesecake with cream cheese all of a sudden gives way now and blends with the eggs, jalapenos.
Yeah, it's starting to get that yellow tint, that kind of greenish tint. This cheesecake did start out a root mixture and some mustard. There is still some mustard. Yeah, there is still some mustard in there. Alright. 1 cup sugar.
1 cup of sugar. Really slow.
We're shaking the whole building. Now we may have to scrape that a little bit, but we'll see. Okay. Now let's take it off and we'll do a little scrape with a spatula.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, we got a little chunk in there. But it's a very light texture, and again, you see when we eat it, how nice and fluffy. Okay. We might could have put a little bit of tequila in there.
Oh, yeah, we could. Or we could just drink it along with our cheesecake.
Okay. Maybe 2 more minutes. So while that's going, I have a springform pan with a graham cracker crust, sugar butter, pecans, graham cracker. Expertly formed by my pastry chef member. Said earlier, I'll have to do a pretty hot one.
A springform pan critical for doing a cheesecake.
Absolutely.
And certainly the springform pans available here at Sage Culinary Studio if you don't have one at home. So, now the cream cheese mixed up with the jalapeno, with vanilla,
Sugar,
lemon juice,
and eggs. Okay, so we are going to pour this into our springform pan, hopefully. And it's very light again. We're going to bake that in a water bath, 350, for about 45 minutes. Don't think that's being sharp.
okay, raw eggs.
Okay. Now, one of the, being not a baker, I learned you have to wrap this in oil before you put it in the water bath.
Okay. Does that keep it from cracking?
Keep the water from going in there.
Of course it does.
True. It's true. Okay. I'm just going to bang that a little bit. It'll rise up like a souffle when we bake it, and then it'll drop back down once it's cool. So, there it is. We'll wrap it full, put it in the water bath, 350, and let it cool completely before we try to unmold it and cut it. 5-power radio.
We got some ready to
We got a cheesecake.
It's dessert time at OKFoodie. Jalapeno cheesecake from Go West and Chef Doug Atkinson. We're back in a moment to talk wines with T.G. Wilson.